I'm Nicolas Boissonneau, Global Honoring Member of the DLC Global Wine, Spirits and Cigar Committee, Global Chapter from France, Bordeaux. So I'm the sixth generation of a wine family. Everything started from the family back in 1839. We have 55 hectares in the region of Bordeaux, in the southwest part of France. Today, with the sixth generation actually running the vineyards, we are fully certified organic, and we just got 3 weeks back the Biodynamic certification in our vineyards. So all the wines that we produce, they are all certified organic. For the Biodynamic certification, we may have to wait a little bit, but we are very proud to achieve that. We started back in 2007. That transition to the organic farming, it's a big commitment for the family, for the workers in the vineyards, and we really step up in terms of quality, and we can really enjoy that into our wines. So today the family is actually exporting 95% of the production. We sell a little bit in France in the local markets, but all of the wines that we make, they are for the export markets worldwide. North America, Europe, Asia, and India coming also very shortly. So we have some very unique wine in the area of Bordeaux. We get some Bordeaux whites. Actually, some of them, the Bordeaux white is the Château de la Vieille Tour, got 90 points by the Wine Enthusiast, which is one of the top wine magazine in the US. Another wine actually just got like a gold medal in Canada, which is one of the top competition with many wines that are actually going to compete. So a lot of rewards through the years and through the decades to get a beautiful recognition from the press. One of the wine we actually produce has some very unique winemaking process. We call it the Vinum Natura. It's from a very specific grapes, very unique grape we actually grow in a very small estate. It's a 5 hectares, so it's around 12 acres vineyards. We have close to the winery, and we age the wine in sandstone amphoras. And we only make 1,400 bottles. That's it. All have numbers on the bottles, so it's an extreme limited edition. And as a proud owner of the winery, I will be honored to offer that to exclusively to the members of the DLC Club worldwide. It's something that we don't distribute, or we actually distribute to very exclusive people. So very proud to offer that to the members, and that's something that you can enjoy, one of the top wine of the winery. The winery I mentioned earlier started more than 180 years ago. We celebrated back in 2019, 180 years. It's a lot of history, actually. Today, my grandfather is still around the winery. My dad and my mom are still around. My uncle is around too. I mean, it's a family business, but doing a lot of business abroad. That's the specialty. Everything started back in the 70s, in the 80s, when we started to bottle the wine. It's not because you are a family business in the wine industry that you cannot go abroad, share your passion, and be successful in the different markets. So that's really the idea of producing top quality wines, being certified organic, and soon biodynamic, going abroad and showing what you do, what you produce with your hands. The certification, the organic certification, is such a big investment. So I mentioned before, we have 55 hectares that are fully certified organic. Being certified is one thing, but what should we do with that? What does it mean actually for being organic? First, we have control every single year being in that organic certification. And it's also the idea to get a better wine and a better understanding on the environment where we live in. Most of us, actually the entire family, is living around the winery, and most of the workers are or close to the winery and in the winery every single day, at least 5 days per week. So it's important for us, it was important for us to say we need to step up and say, let's do something for the workers, for the environment, for the quality of our wine, and let's bring something also new. It's actually new, but that's something we used to do decades back. If you talk to my grandfather about some practices, he was doing that before. So the organic certification, it's a way of working the soil, working your vines without using any chemicals, zero chemicals in your wines. And in your vines also, and you will see that your vines gonna actually get stronger and develop so much quality and so much resistance through the years. But it takes time. And I mentioned that before, it's a big investment. But we are doing that for us, for the people around, but for the generations to come. And we can see a little bit, we can see that everywhere where the organic farming practices are getting bigger and bigger. We pay attention to what we drink, what we eat, even on the product like makeup, something we could use for the hair, to wash our clothes. We pay attention to that to be more respectful with our environment, with the planet Earth. And with this certification, with the organic certification, the biodynamic certification, by investing in this concept of a green planet Earth, we're gonna assure that our generation, but also the next generation, should live on better condition, and that's a key for us. The biodynamic certification, you are organic, but you want to go further, to be even more successful, you go even deeper in your practices. You move to the biodynamic. You have to be certified organic before moving to the biodynamic certification. There is no way to do one without the other. So first organic, and then biodynamic. When you do that, it's a global process. It's not only about the vines. If you have a look in our vineyard, so you have the town of Bordeaux. We are on the southwest part of France, and if you drive 1 hour southeast of the Bordeaux area, we're gonna be right there. The vineyard is certified organic, but to be biodynamic, we need more than that. We need forest. We need some cereals around. We need some cows, some sheep that we can actually grow around. And that's the idea, not just having one vineyard and that's it. So to make sure that you understand this, before we used to have all the things. And through the years, it's back in the 80s, we got more focuses being to produce only wine. But the idea and the philosophy that now we are redeveloping is we need more than that. We have the field, the land for that. So we're going to have some cereals, we're going to have some vines, we're going to have some sheep that are actually going around the vineyard, taking care of the soil. We're going to have a program to actually replant more trees. We remove a lot of trees through the years, but in a lot of different regions. So we are bringing back some trees close to the vineyards. The idea on that is also global warming. It's one of the points, one of the effects that we have to control. Is not the right word, but we have to deal with that. And let's try to work on that at our level. So by putting trees actually in the vineyard, we're not going to bring some shades in our vines and kind of cool down the temperature on the vines. That's one of the ideas. The other idea is for the biodiversity. If you have a lot of trees, you're going to see all these birds going around and create that biodiversity. The tree is going to go into the soil with the roots, and you're going to have some insects actually going into your soil. So your soil is going to be alive. When you use too much chemicals, what's happening is your soil is kind of dying little by little. And when you get back to these practices, these organic and sustainable practices, you bring your soil back to life. And when you look at it, it's actually bringing so much more to your vines. So all these investments, all this time, all these things we are spending actually to get a better soil, better vines, it's because at the end, the vines is going to be stronger, it's going to be healthier, and it's going to produce better quality wines. So at the end, on the business part of it, we're going to be able to get wines with a little bit lower quantity, but actually with the top quality wines. That was extremely well balanced and going to also get some great rewards and great recognition from the press and from the consumers in all different markets. And that's pretty amazing. I mean, so then you take this and you have the education. You say, hey, you go to different markets. You said, the reason why we get this is this type of quality, this type of wine from the Château de la Vieille Tour that we have, or the Château Moulin de Ferrand from the Boissonneau family, that are both certified organic and with the vineyard certified biodynamic, is these two chateaux. They have the quality because of all this work that has been done in the vineyard. It takes time to get there, but I think if we all do that, if we all go in that direction, working with so much passion that we have in the family, and we try to actually bring everywhere into the export market, we're going to achieve a lot. Small winery, medium-sized winery actually, a family-owned winery, being successful in the export market. That's the target. From one of the probably most well-known region in the world, wine region in the world, which is Bordeaux. The idea is to make it happen, to go for it, to explain, educate, share the values, share the passion, and be successful with that Château de la Vieille Tour and that Château Moulin de Ferrand. Remember, there is that Vinum Terra, only 1,400 bottles made, that we are very honored to offer to all DLC members. You can reach out to me, and I will be very happy to give you more details in all these wines and all these practices. So, a big thank to everyone, and I'm very proud to be part of the DLC. I look forward to all your inquiries, and also, as the owner of the winery, I look forward to welcome you and all DSC members at the winery and share that experience with us. Welcome to the region of Bordeaux, welcome to France, and welcome to our winery. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you.